Hi guys, back Paul here. Hope you're all well. Today then I thought I'd bring you a video on some aftermarket levers that I've ordered recently. So these were ordered from Sportsbikeshop and the brand is Bad Dog. Now I believe these are actually Sportsbikeshop's own brand of levers, and these are excellent because they kind of hit a perfect sweet spot in terms of the pricing. So on the Yamaha MT09, as you may well know, the kind of standard levers are a little bit ugly. They're quite bulky, there's no styling to them at all, and also there's no adjustability on the clutch. You can only adjust the span of the brake lever. And that's something that I've been looking to rectify for a while now. I've had my MT09 for 3 years, so I know some people replace the levers pretty much straight away, but I've had a bit of a dilemma when it comes to looking at aftermarket levers, and I think it's something that a lot of bikers find, because you kind of have the really high-end levers. So the official Yamaha levers in this case are made in conjunction with a company called Gillies or Gillies Tooling, and on the Yamaha website they go for £117 each, so that's per lever. So you know, that's not really something I'm willing to pay. I'm sure that the quality of them is excellent in terms of the engineering, and they do have more adjustability. So these have adjustable, if you can see here, we'll get the levers out up close. You've got the little kind of red slider there that you can adjust to 6 different points per lever, whereas the official Yamaha ones can be adjusted up to 35 points. But for me personally, it's just too much of a high price to pay for, like I say, 2 levers basically. So they're the Yamaha ones. The other options I looked at were the Asv levers, which you can buy again through Sportsbikeshop. Now they go for £92.49 each, so a little less than the Yamaha ones, but again still really high priced. They do also have more adjustability than these Bad Dog levers, and also they claim to be guaranteed not to break. So that's the kind of Asv motto against them. And they also state that they fit more bikes, so if you swap bikes, you know, you can remove the aftermarket levers and they're more likely to fit your next bike as opposed to having to buy another set of levers. So that's kind of the high-end bracket. And then right at the other end, you've got the really cheap levers that you can find on eBay and Amazon that tend to go for anything, you know, from around £20 to £30 for a set. Now, I know you'll see hundreds of reviews and also videos on YouTube where bikers have, you know, used those levers and stated that they've never had a problem and that they're actually really good. And I don't doubt that. I'm sure they are excellent quality. However, I'd rather go for something that I know comes from an actual, you know, brand that I can trust. And I've ordered several, well, pretty much all my biking gear comes from Sportsbikeshop. They've actually got retail outlets in the UK, so they've got stores that you can visit, as well as a huge online catalogue, and they stock all the main brands as official dealers of RI, Shoei, AGV, you know, Dainese, Alpine Stars. So they're a brand that I trust, and these particular levers hit a perfect price point. So these ones go for £29.99 each. So they're kind of, or obviously, you know, just under £60 in total. So they're above that point where the prices are a little bit questionable, as if you're looking at like the eBay and Amazon levers where you can get a set for £30, you're kind of thinking, is £15 per lever, are they really going to be engineered that well, and are they going to be safe? Because obviously these are safety critical products, with it being a brake and a clutch lever, you don't want these failing. And then you've got the worry of also the support afterwards, you know, if you've got any questions or if you need to return them, how easy is that to do? I guess a lot of these sellers on eBay and Amazon and will be reputable, but it's not a kind of established company like Sportsbikeshop. So personally, I'm tempted, or that's one of the reasons why I went for these. They're more than the eBay and Amazon levers, but I know that I can return this if need be to Sportsbikeshop without any issue, and I know that they would only sell products that are of a high quality, and I trust or put my trust in them, and I know that these levers should be excellent quality and also at a good price. And I don't get the feeling also that I'm being ripped off, whereas if I buy the Yamaha or Asv levers, again, I'm certain that the product quality will be, you know, top notch. The engineering will be first class and so on. But when the you know, over £200 or close to £200 for a set of levers, then that's when I'm going to get the feeling that actually I'm paying over the odds. So I thought I'd bring out this video just so you could have a look at these. Like I say, you can find them for multiple different bikes. There is on the sports bike shop website a function where you can put in the registration number of your bike and it brings up products that are suitable for it. Now, that's one of the reasons why I've not ordered these up until now, because I've only actually found these levers on their site. If you put in, well, as an example, my registration for the MT09, you actually get the Asv levers and no other levers come up. There's a separate area of the site that you have to look at to view the Bad Dog levers, and then you can filter it down to your brand of bike. But yeah, we'll go over them, unbox them, have a little look at them, and give you my thoughts. On the back of the box then, you've got some instructions, so that's quite handy. A set of instructions for each lever. Now, I've never fitted aftermarket levers. I've seen a few YouTube videos and they seem fairly straightforward, just a few tools needed. But it's good that they've got the instructions illustrated as well, so you know there's no confusion. You've got the photos to go by, and yeah, nicely packaged. Here they are then out of the packaging. So first of all, I just want to point out that these are the full length or regular length option of levers. Sports Bike Shop do sell a short version of each lever. I guess it's down to personal preference. I just feel a little bit safer having the full length or regular length of lever, and also it's what I'm used to on the bike. And personally, these were bought really to colour match to my bike and to give more adjustability on the clutch. If you want a shorter lever, or if that's what you're used to, then you can get that as an option. So just wanted to point that out. These are CNC machined, and they have that 6-stage or 6 options of adjustability. So you can see the red slider there on the brake lever. A couple of other little points. So they've got a fracture point as well on each lever. So if you can just see there, and on that one there's a little indent on the lever, and basically they designed that if the bike was dropped, or you know, if you crash the bike, then the end of the lever would split off and it'd leave, you know, the main part of the lever there, so the bike would still function, or you could still ride the bike. So I think that's something that is offered on other levers. It's not a first or anything, but overall, in terms of quality, these are really impressive. So they've also got a little logo, you just see that there. It's kind of like laser etched into the lever, and they just feel really sturdy, and nothing looks cheap or poor quality. Everything looks really well made, and yeah, they've just got a nice weight to them. And like I say, I've not had aftermarket levers before, and you may be watching this and thinking, well, yeah, they're just like the ones on eBay or Amazon, which you could probably get for half the price of these. But again, it's more that kind of trust in the seller. So I know that I can go back to Sports Bike Shop with any questions or queries, or even if I needed to return them and there'd be no quibble. And I'm assuming, or taking the trust of that brand, that they're selling these. They're based in the UK, and I know they deal with all the kind of major brands, that they're selling a quality product. And there will be many people, again, who are watching this video, purchase from Amazon and eBay and use those levers for years. And I've watched many YouTube videos where people have got really, really cheap budget levers, and they're perfectly happy with them. And you get that kind of same story with the really high-end levers as well. So it is all down to personal preference, but I thought these ones were really appealing just because they've got that kind of perfect price point in the middle. They're not too cheap that you have to question the engineering or the quality of them, and they're not really high end or really high price where you feel like you're getting ripped off. So, and again, it's just the fact that you've got that after sale support, and I know that I can trust the seller basically in this case. So yeah, really pleased with them so far. They look excellent. I'm I'm not saying obviously what details you can pick up in this in the video, but they're really good, or they look really good anyway, really nicely finished. So I may well be doing another video, possibly at the weekend, fitment video, and like I say, it's the first time I will have fitted these. I've done a few other mods on the bike that you'll see on my channel, so if you've got an MT09 and you're interested, I've got some videos where I fitted a fly screen, a radiator guard, a USB charger, so they're on my channel. I'm by no means an expert when it comes to working on my bike. I only kind of take on the fairly easy or relatively easy jobs, and I think these would fall into that category. So I'd be interested to hear what your thoughts are. If you've got levers or aftermarket levers on your bike, did you go for really high end like the official Yamaha or ASV, or did you go down the eBay or Amazon route? And you know, what did you think? Or maybe you've even actually already bought these Bad Dog levers and you've got them in, installed them and using them. They've got good reviews on sportsbikeshop. I will put a link to these particular levers. These are for the MT09, but depending on your bike, do have a look at the website, because you would have to select the right levers for your particular bike. And yeah, we'll obviously have to see how they go when they're fitted to the bike and how they feel when I'm riding the bike. But based on the quality and the feel of them, I'm really pleased. So hopefully you've enjoyed the video. If you do have any questions, then ask away. Please give it a like and subscribe for more videos. Hopefully the fitment video coming soon. But I do try and put out a range of videos on my channel, including product reviews, bike reviews. Hopefully we can get them started again soon. And yeah, also stunt shows and the like. So any query, let me know. And thanks for watching. Cheers.